All right. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Let me turn off that music in my ear. Let's see. How are you guys today? Uh, I hope everybody's good. Tyler's here. I was monitoring on Twitch and, you can't monitor while you're playing. Anyway, good morning, Tyler. How are you, Tyler? You have the day off today, I believe. So hopefully that means you're happy and in a good mood. Right? We can't help but be happy and in a good mood when we're playing, right? All right. All right, all right. As Matthew McConaughey says, so much more sexy than I. We're going to take Faelin back into the mines. And why would I want to do that? Because I love playing Moria, for one. And for two, because I want to challenge myself a little bit. So we're going to go in on the hard difficulty. We're going to even turn up the combat and aggression a little bit because I'm taking Faelin in with her in-game gear. Gaming Dragon's here. All right. I'm glad you're here, Gaming Dragon. I just briefly saw your post come across my feed that you're feeling yucky today. And I hope you get some relief soon. Nothing worse than feeling sick. So I'm glad you're feeling up to watching. Hopefully I'll give you something worth watching. But we're going to create a new world for Faelin. I went in last night, made sure the only thing she's got on her is her backpack, her in-game armor, one in-game weapon, and the god pick, because I'm spoiled and I don't want to use any other pick. But we will make things along the way. She does not have any rations. She's going to start fresh as far as that goes. But because she's going in with armor and a weapon, I'm going to turn up the difficulty, at least near the beginning, till we get, more advanced in the game and I start dying more frequently. So we got to reset those deaths, Miss Tyler. Oh, you got worse this morning. Honeybun says you sound like Elmer Fudd. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, at some point, you might decide you need some antibiotics or something, especially if it's green and stinky snot. That's a good reason to go see the doctor. Hopefully you can make the best of your day. And Tyler's off today. And I think did you stream a little bit this morning, or was that yesterday morning, Tyler? I was half asleep when I think I saw a message come across. Salem's, we're going to call it hard sandbox because she's got another sandbox. And let's scramble the world seed, and we're just going to, I don't know, we're just going to pick one. Oh, look at that. 20,000. I like that. All those zeros at the end. Let's do that one. All right. Create campaign. Here we go. Here we go. Mucinex. Well, I hope that works. Hopefully that works. Don't forget a little steam, either a hot shower with lots of steam or get yourself a pot of hot water and just put a towel over your head and hang your face there. I know it's boring, but steam will work wonders.
That was no normal dwarf blast.
Been some issues with my announcement bot, though, so it might have been lagged. Oh, you were on twice yesterday, but that was before you were on. I was probably still asleep, is more likely. All right, we are going to do the game like you would if you were starting brand new. And I know our expansion's coming out on the 18th, which will affect this this playthrough. And I will probably eventually want to start a new playthrough just so I can get any bonuses that might only occur if you start the game fresh. But I didn't want to wait till November 18th to start another playthrough, because I've only got one I'm doing with Alaskan Care right now. All right, so let's collect stuff. And I'm going to turn my armor off, my lighted armor. And I'm going to take my helmet off here. I don't want to give myself too many advantages. So we're going to go ahead and do some of the basics. All right.
There must be a way back to camp. Could try the doors of Durin from the inside.
We could, and we will.
Best get going.
One thing, Tyler, I hope that they do is add a couple more female voices. Because I feel like they've only added, like, what? There's only 2, I think. I would like a, we're going to make the simple pickaxe just so we can get that off of our tutorial. Raven Starlight's here. I have the worst luck ever. The expansion for Moria is out the 18th, and the 19th I have the expansion for Dreamlight Valley. Oh no, and I don't know which one to go first. Oh no. Well, you know what I'd vote for. I know, but you know, everybody's got their favorite game. Which one have you been waiting for the longest? Like, which one have you been, like, anticipating for the longest period of time? Maybe that's the one you choose. We're doing a new play of Moria, even though the expansion is going to come out on the 18th, and we might even start a new game then. Who knows? All right, now we got some
Firelight. We're not alone.
I was explaining, Raven, that I did decide to bring the same character in of the series I just finished. She does have her in-game gear on, and she has a weapon and a fancy pick. But otherwise, she's starting fresh. And did I start a campaign? I did. I meant to start a sandbox, but we're going to do a campaign, it looks like. Oh, well. Oh, well. Campaigns are good, too. Wasn't paying attention. Now I have to change the title, because I said I was going to do a sandbox. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. I really want to do a sandbox. So we're going to exit, and we're going to come back, because I really want to do a sandbox.
Yeah.
I've gotten to where I kind of prefer sandbox now. So let's go back out and create a sandbox. So that's what I wanted to do. So, Faelin, create world, sandbox. That's what I failed to do. We'll call it new hard sandbox. We're going to call it hard sand box. Okay, and let's scramble that seed a little bit. See what we can find. Maybe something with some duplicate numbers like we just saw. That was pretty cool. 30848. We're going to go with it. Create sandbox. All right. Play offline. Sorry, guys. I wanted to play a sandbox. I think sandbox even challenges you even more, right? I've played it a few times, so I know it a little better, but it really is different every time. Your forges are in a different place. Your ability to get to those forges is different. You know, like sometimes you have to go through a much higher tiered orc area to get to an early forge. So we're going to start again. Thank you for your patience. All right. You've been waiting for both. Only thing is the DLC is going to have horse. Oh, the Starlight, the other one's going to have horses, so you're going to have a mount. That's cool. That's one thing we're not getting yet. I'm going to hold out hope that someday we'll get a goat or something. I don't know. I don't feel like they would have had horses, right? That doesn't make much sense.
There
But
must be a way
maybe
back
a
to
donkey.
camp.
I mean, they
Could
did have
try the doors of
carts,
Durin from the inside.
so something must pull those carts.
Best get going.
Which one do you have the most hours in, Raven? Excuse me, which one do you have the most time in? Maybe one over the other because one's been out longer. I don't know. All right, now we're gonna make the other stuff so we can make a tutorial. So we're gonna make a torch. We're gonna take a pickaxe, and now we're gonna dig through again. All right. Rideable goats would be awesome. Then I could pretend to be King Dane from the movies. There you go. Or boars, right? Didn't they ride boars in the movie? At least one of the kings did. Big old ugly boar, yes. And Raven says, I haven't had a chance to get back on my game since my old TV was glitching out. Now you have a 55-inch, but no space for my console. Oh, what's the point of having a great big TV if you can't put your console on it, right? You just need to make a shelf on the wall next to it or something. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I have a big TV because when I watch a movie, I want to watch the movie. I have a sound system, and everybody in the house is like, oh my God, Mom's watching a movie. Run for the hills. Yep, it's going to be loud and obnoxious. All right.
Firelight.
We're not alone. He might be on a boar. I think Dreamlight has more time on it since I've playing via my Xbox app on my laptop. Okay. He might be on a boar. His army's on goats, though, and says, send in the goats. Who was it? Maybe I'm thinking of a totally different character that was riding a boar. Maybe that was one of the bad guys. Maybe that was an orc. I'll have to rethink it. Well, gee, maybe now I'll have to rewatch it. That'd be awful. All right. All right, let's get every bit of scrap we can. All right, so we don't have Eric to help us when you come into Sandbox. You're going to a wedding, Ice. What are you up to today, Andy? Whose wedding? Friend, family? Is there going to be food and cake? It's the best part of the wedding. And dancing? The other stuff, you know, part of the tradition and all, but the food, wedding, and cake and dancing is my favorite part. Having a good excuse to dress up never hurt either. It was Thorin's cousin riding a boar. Oh, thank you for clarifying. I thought for sure one of the dwarves was riding a boar. See, if I knew more about the lore or paid better attention to my memory when I'm watching, I would know that. But I did know there was a boar involved. Man, this tunnel seems deeper than normal. I don't know why. The other thing we get with the expansion on the 18th is an update. So that'll be fun to see what the update's going to include. You know, the fixes and little changes that would happen whether you bought the DLC or not. I haven't seen a price on the DLC. Oh, it's your uncle's wedding. All right. Cool. Let me know what kind of cake they have after it's over. I love cake. I don't eat cake very often because of my gluten issues, but I do have a company that Bob's Red Mill or King Arthur, they both make some excellent gluten-free stuff. All right. Oh, difficulty. We're going to change it to hard mode. Confirm, hard. And we're going to turn a few things up. Survival difficulty, default, let's make that a little harder. Mining drops, horde frequency, we're going to keep it high, high, high. So survival difficulty is now at high. Now, with our advanced weapons, if we still have it too easy, we will go up a little higher. All right, return to game. All right, because, you know, if we're going to do this, we might as well have a challenge. And Tyler reset the death, so cool, right? And that's what it's going to be about. I have played this game in such a simple way for so long that it was time I challenged myself. I bet you I can jump from here. If I need to go back up there again, I will. So I do have my in-game weapons, and I do have the larger backpack.
I hate this.
So that we can have a little bit of an edge coming in here with it being more difficult. But we're going to drop that. This.
Get him.
Uh-oh. I'm already in trouble. Already in trouble.
Orcs, we got
There
orcs.
we go.
That's all
Oh,
you've
well,
got.
just went right through them, even on the hard difficulty. Yeah, we might have to turn this up a little. We'll see. I don't want it to be so easy, right? What's the point if it's going to be so easy? Too bad you can't pick up their arrows, right? Not going to leave any wood behind at this point. Oh, please do, Andy, especially if you have a suit or something special on. You don't have to show us your face, but if you're all dressed up, you could show us your outfit. All right. Eat cake. And dance. We're going to get plenty of wood because we will build a base, absolutely, at some point. You can't not build a base. Well, I mean, people do. They go through it without making like a full-on base. They'll just do what, a little forward operating base and just move along. I, on the other hand, will make a base. And I need to challenge myself and do it somewhere other than the Elven Quarter. I've been making a lot of bases in the Elven Quarter. And it's time that I pick one somewhere else. I've built in the Westgate and the Elven Quarter the most. So we'll have to pick something definitely different. Maybe in the mines, but, you know, I don't know. Oh, I've already got 3 Oris. Wow. We're going to drop this. And let's move this stuff. Keep this. We'll keep the food with us. There we go. So if we go through these guys like butter again, which we likely will since we did the first ones, we're going to increase our difficulty.
Get him.
Hi, fellas. Yep, that's too easy. That's not going to challenge me at all, is it? Alright, let's go back to difficulties. Survival difficulties is as high as it can go. So combat difficulty and aggression needs to go higher. Horde frequency, patrol frequency. We'll leave those at high. We'll see how it goes with those. Save. Return. Next time, I suppose I should challenge myself and not come in with in-game gear. Come in with no gear. But you know, baby steps. Baby steps. Oh. Everybody's got their methods, the way they like to play a game. I don't know if folks like Miriak and Axebeard, if they ever played it on the easy. I don't know. How about you, Tyler? And Raven? Did you guys ever start out on like easy, or did you jump in? Well, you know, when the game first came out in 23, right, you didn't have the ability to change the difficulty. It was all on default. And I had several characters that didn't advance past probably Dwaradelf, because I couldn't, it was too hard for me. And it was scary. It was so very scary. So I would just start a new character. I probably had 3 characters by the time they finally made it so you could choose your difficulty. And then it went on the easy button. Hey, and Slade's here. Tyler, last wedding I went to, didn't dance at all. My niece was about 18 months old at the time, and she fell asleep on you twice. Haha. And Tyler said I did solo for my first game, hard with drops turned on for the new one. All right. We were just talking, Slade, about difficulty setting. I have come in on the hard setting, and I also turned up my aggression and combat difficulty, because even at the hard setting, I was just cutting through people because I came in endgame gear. I didn't bring rations or anything, but I did bring in-game gear. So it will definitely get harder as I go up in difficulty of the orcs. But I have a survivability and combat and aggression up. Did I go as far as you can on that? Yeah, very high. Very, very high. As high as it'll go. So might not be enough of a challenge. I was really trying to challenge myself. But I shouldn't get too cocky, because there's only been like two. So, you know, I haven't really challenged myself. There's another Ori's. So what are you up to today, Slade? And have you ever played it through on like the hardest difficulty? And most people do. I think most people will come in either on default or the hard. You just got home. Were you at work? I hope you were out doing something fun. Alright. Yes, I brought in a better pick too. Baby steps, you know. One of these days I'll come through here on the hardest difficulty with nothing. Okay. What do we got here? We can probably make a little bit of a few ingots right here. Oh, better eat. There's my shrooms. Let's eat. There we go. Let's get that up there a little bit. I found one fruit, but I don't want to use it yet. Maybe I've got a power box in there. Maybe that'd be another way to challenge myself and not use any box. Let's see, I need to make some ingots. That would definitely be a challenge because I've often used the power and the warding a box. No fun, and you did a default, okay. Just work. Well, work allows us to do other things fun. Let's make some ingots. No hearth. We need a hearth. Let's see if we can squeeze a camp hearth over here close enough so we can get the hearth working. Look at that. We've already... Oh, shoot. I haven't found any coal yet. Dang. Now I'm sad. Alright, let's keep moving. I haven't found the coal yet. How many times have I played this game? Jeez. Should have known that. So we know we have a hearth here. Well, that's good if we need it. Maybe there's some coal nearby. We're getting some meat, that's good. Maybe I should make myself, you know, an iron weapon when I get everything going and work with simple weapons for a little while. Alright, what do we got back here? We got more iron. Probably more iron. Ah, there we go. Some coal. It's so odd. Very first campaign I had a room like that one, and I got prompts to fix the equipment as a second base. Oh. Huh. You were prompted, what, by the game? To fix the equipment as a second base after ores. Interesting. Oh, were we too far away? There we go. Yeah, there's so much different from when the game first came out, you know. It's hard to remember all the differences. Prompts the same as the ones for the tutorial task. Very interesting. Oh, there we go. All right, we already got 3 ingots. That's cool. So Slade, what you should make a countdown timer for your stream that counts down to Durin's folks. Oh, how do you do that? How do you do that, Slade? So each episode would have a counter that's continued from the last counter? I don't know how to do that. You'll have to tell me. That would be fun, wouldn't it? All right, let's go back over here to our forge. And I'd like to get enough ingots to, at the very least, make a repair smithy. Let's put our campfire back. I don't want to make a one that's going to bring friends just yet. See, can we squeeze another hearth in there? Nope, we can't make hearths yet. Interesting. Cool. All right. Let's continue to look for some wood. And I started on Xbox, so it was after the golden update. I have a timer which can be set as a stopwatch style or a countdown, and it's just a plug-in for OBS. Oh, and then you can just set the date. Okay, good to know. I thought I saw something over here. There we go, it was a mushroom. Okay, while that's cooking, we will continue to collect wood. Funny thing is, I don't remember why I got it. Oh, well, you guys will have to help me. That would be really cool, actually. Great suggestion, Mr. Slade. I think that would be fun. And then people will ask me, what's the countdown timer? And I'll be like, wouldn't you like to know? I mean, I could be obnoxious. All right, did we find any ale? Nope, no ale. Since I have the larger backpack, I don't really have to camp right away because I can carry more. But if I find some ale, we'll probably make at least a small camp there. if it's in a good location. So it rained really hard last night. I mean, it was so loud that we could hear it inside the house. And one of the cats just was like, no, ain't coming in. I'm going to stay outside. And when he did come in, he was just soaked. He likes to play in the rain. And he comes in all lovey. Ooh, look how soppy wet I am. Okay, cat. It's the only time you lay on me when you're wet and you want me to dry you off. With my clothes. Alright, here we go. So no ale there. That's a still. And then we have our forge, so we don't have any ale in here. What do we got? We got that one already. We do have a sewer, but I haven't found those to be very exciting. Sometimes you can find cranberry down there. Alright. So are we going to do trivia today? Slade, I know you like trivia, and Tyler likes trivia. You guys want to play some trivia today? I think that'd be fun. Even if it's just you two. Alright, let's get... Alright, how many do we have already? Already got 10. Cool, we'll let this finish and that'll give us enough to get started. To get moving. Let's see. I have stone and... Yep, I got enough to make the smithy and the smaller hearth. Got our camp table and our bed. No free booze, no. There was no booze. Oh, now I broke the forge. Okay. Get it finished. Ready. There we go. I'm not feeling very wise today. Aw. You don't know how wise you are till you try to apply it. Thought I saw something that had a statue. One way we were pointing. Thought I saw a statue I needed to mark. Must have been a different direction. Maybe there's some ale in here. Already been in there, right? Yeah. It's nighttime and I'm tired. There's the statue. So we will mark it on the map. Not that map. We're going to mark it here. And I will just do the spot.
Ever wonder?
And I've got quite a few things ahead of me.
Get her!
Ah, you big chickens. So there was no ale in here either. So I've already searched these buildings. Oh wait, we had another wall back there to dig through too, didn't we? Looked like it had iron in it. But we'll get back there. It's dark. It'd be nice to get to a spot that I can sleep. Probably Ori's camp is the other way, huh? It's a dead end. Do we have a Duran's monument in here? Oh, we got resources though.
Perfect.
Alright. I'm not putting on my lighted armor because we wouldn't have that as a possibility just yet. Probably not till what? After you get, what is it, bronze? before you earn the Eregion armor. Then we will turn the light show on.
Ha, that's one more
Well, at
for
least
me.
it's taken more than one hit. Well, it did make a difference changing the slider. 66 damage instead of 99. Alright. Something.
Get her!
We'll see what it's like when we get our first siege. So changing the slider once changed it by 30 points. I wonder if each slide is also 30 points. Alright. We're going to mark this for mining. What do we got here? This rock. We know there's
Hey,
something in it.
Check that out.
An orc.
Now that's a killing blow.
What do we have? What do we have? Oops, wrong one. Iron. Okay, we got iron on this side, so let's mark it. Mark my location. Call it iron. Hopefully there's another one over there that's got coal. Wouldn't that be lovely? And we'll go back through the other side there and probably get to Ori's camp. That'd be as good a place as any to settle down. What do we got over here? It's so dark. Oh, what is it? Iron ore. Okay, so we got 2 columns of iron ore. Let's go through the other exit. Will be interesting to see how many hits the goblin men take. My guess is 6, so these guys are really easy. Like just 6. I don't need all the cloth and everything to make armor for me to wear, but I do like to put it on armor stands and decorate with it. Alright, so which way? Probably this way, you think, right? To the Moose Nakan, which will be usually by Ori's camp. And I'm starving again. So let's eat some more shrooms. On Cell, the little ones take 1 hit. And the men take 3, but when I'm playing I forget to count, so I haven't checked how it scales. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to find out. We will more than likely... Uh-oh, okay. You sneaky bastards. More than likely we will get to an Elven Quarter today. So, which way do I go? Let's go this way, because we might find a Durin's monument also. See, I'm also taking hits because I'm in darkness, because I'm not wearing my Eregion gear. Okay, it's going to take us around to the door, it looks like. Durin's door, and there's our monument. And some snacks. Uh-oh. And some orcs. Where are you? Must be somewhere else. Oh, I don't have a thing yet. Ah, duh. So, we know we need to come back for that.
When do we attack?
When do we
I
attack?
want to taste dwarf flesh.
Dwarf mash? Don't they usually say dwarf meat? I don't think I've heard him say dwarf mash before. Alright,
They're not gonna
we got
last
some
this
iron
night.
here too. So let's mark that. He said flesh. I heard mash. Maybe I got fluid in my ears today. I am really taking a bunch of hits. So if this one has any ale, it does. Hooray! Let's throw a let's throw down a bedroll, a little camp stove, camp hearth, bedroll, and a camp table. Let's have some ale. It does sound disturbing. I think it definitely, I don't know, maybe it sounds a little more disturbing than orc flesh. Our first cup of ale, mug of ale.
If ever interrupted her annoyer would be drenched one hand around a tankard, the other up to ale. She was fit to fight most anyone after 18 pints of ale.
Yes.
Oh, that's my favourite song.
Okay, let's start some mushroom stew, my absolute favorite. Not. All right, claim and rest. My very first playthrough,
Oh, they'll make
every bed I made was like as high as possible that I could climb without the dwarves being able to get me. All right, let's keep moving. And we got some snacks. Oh no. Let's see if I can get this without breaking the ale. Alright. You know how many times I've broken the ale? Just trying to get a snack? Alright. Any more snacks? Anything of worth? Other than wood? Usually snacks are in the bases. You don't find them very often in the furniture. Not that I can remember anyway. It's usually vases. You can find diamonds and gold ingots in the furniture. Those little side tables with the lock on it. 87% destruction rate. Are you over there calculating using your brain for math? That hurts. I can't do that. Hurts my brain. When I did my doctorate and they said the word statistics, I swear I broke out in the cold sweats. That word just was like, what? What do you mean statistics? And then I got lucky because depending on what your what path you went on in the program, some of us had to do our own statistics, and other people got to hire somebody. You collected the data, and then you got to hire somebody that crunched the numbers for you. And I was lucky enough to get to have somebody else crunch the numbers for me. And I was like, man, whoever's up there, gods, Buddha, whoever, was looking out for me because they knew I'd fall apart if I had to do my own statistics. Shall we go ahead and get this coal since we're standing here? We haven't found a lot of coal yet. Mostly we found iron.
Get 'em.
So for you Moria fans, what new feature in the expansion are you looking forward to the most? Wow, I'm already full. I think stone is going to be too easy to get, so we will make sure we're getting all the coal. All right, more coal. Not like we won't know where to get some. Besides that, we've got more iron and stuff we can get back behind us. All right, let's see about getting to that door. You were being generous with your estimate. Sorry, guys. Need your meat and your hide. I was having not a debate, a discussion with someone yesterday about hunting versus trophy hunting. And she said she'd seen a picture of someone who had shot one of the spotted leopards. Is that a jaguar? And, you know, cradled it in their arms and their big old smile on their face. And I'm like, I understand, you know, people got to eat and all, but a leopard? I see no value in that other than, for some people, it's a source of pride. Not for me. I don't consider that a challenge or for any purpose. I don't know. Maybe that's too political. I just don't see the need for it. Not like jaguars are out there overpopulating the earth. I don't know. It was a spotted leopard of some sort. Oh, more. But I've seen people do it with lions and elephants and whatever else, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'd probably root for the elephant to stomp on you. Isn't that terrible of me? But I probably would. And say, run away, elephant, run away. Uh-oh. Hey. No fair. All right, we're going this way. Do we have more booze in here? Oh, we might make a little forward base here. I don't know. We'll see. We've got ale. Door is this way. Here we go. Hollow sound. And there's our door of Durin.
Doors of Durin? What's wrong with it? I've never seen runes with such shadow. No wonder we couldn't get it open from the other side.
Okay. No wonder we couldn't get it open. Some terrible purple shadowy stuff. And we will find out more about that.
Doors of Durin?
Uh-oh, I triggered it again.
What's wrong with it? I've never seen runes with such shadow. No wonder we couldn't get it
Oh,
open from the
no.
other
What
side.
have we found here? Sign of the Fellowship. The Fellowship was here. I found a set of Shire-made travel plates and forks. These must have been left behind by one of Lord Gimli's hobbit companions, perhaps while resting after the Watcher trapped them inside Moria. I must be on the same path Gandalf and Gimli led them. Very good omen. They made it out. So can we. It was a bit to get them out of there, though, wasn't it? It wasn't an easy path. Alright, I gotta drop something because I want the cram. Definitely want the cram. Didn't I see some cram in there? Let's see if we can drag it away. Yeah, let's drop. Let's drop this. All right, where did the cram go? It's under it, isn't it? Let's go over here. Let's drop what we don't want. It's there, I just need to get it out of the realm so I won't suck it up again. There we go. Alright. Let's go find us a place. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be some ale here. Beautiful. Needs a little work. It's a fixer-upper. Got some cranberry down there. Let's cross our fingers. This does look like a place of ale. Look at that. We've got ale. So we will probably camp here. Unless there's another one over here across some Ories. We got some cranberry, that's good. We got at least 2. 3, it looks like. Alright, we got ale here too. Woohoo! We got ale here too, guys. Alright, this is home for a little while. Alright, so we will put a little hearth here. Just gonna kind of throw it up for now, and then we're gonna make a wall and some doors.
Then we'll kill them all.
See, now that we've made a hearth, we will more than likely have company. There we go. Double layer. All right, let's make some boxes. We'll get some boxes going upstairs. We need to make a hammer. So let's start getting organized here. We'll do ore. I know, we'll get it organized later. Right now we're just dumping. And we'll make one with some stone. I'm not going to break anything in here until I fix the floors. If you don't fix things before you start breaking things, I know that makes a lot of sense, right? Let's just throw some of this in there. And we'll make a box of miscellaneous. All right, get out of the way there. There we go. All right, we'll keep the Ories because I have a feeling we've got that right down the road here. We need some coal on us to make a fire. Coal, stone, fragments, wood, food, and iron ingots. We can make some more. Got some more fragments we'll put down here by a repair smithy. And like I said, we'll clean this up and make it look a little more organized. Is your helmet in your pack on purpose? Yes, it is. Because first I wanted to give myself a little challenge, and two, because it messes up my hair. So we can't have that. We can't be messing up the hair. I spend a lot of money on my hair. Even in Moria, I spend a lot of money on my hair. And my tats, you know, she's got some, let's see, how can I get a close-up look of her at her tats? She's got some tats, some scars, some beautiful blue piercing eyes. So if you're going to go to the trouble of making your character look distinctive, why would you cover it with a helmet? All right, let's keep those on me. Let's go find the Muznikon. We will probably very likely get a siege here pretty soon, and that will definitely test my difficulty level settings. All right, Ori's line. This Muznikon belongs to Ori's line. Much of his family history has been lost to time, but this proves they had settled by the West Gate as early as the Second Age. Uh-oh.
Well, I'll
Here
destroy
we go.
you first.
Here we go. You are not allowed to be here.
Perfect.
Whoop, behind me.
Now that's a
I'm
killing
going to really
blow.
focus on rolling too. I've got to learn how to roll. One of these days I'm going to join the Bare Knuckle Brawler Club. Oh, come on. That was a wimpy siege. All right. All this time that I was like, no, I don't want it to be difficult. Frequency, frequency, frequency. I mean, if they're not going to be hard to do, let's keep those at default. Like I said, I'm going to have to come back in here fresh, aren't I, with nothing, to really challenge myself. And maybe I will. You know, as I play here a little bit, I might be like, okay, this is ridiculous. We're going to at least take the armor off. What'd I do? Did I put it away? No. Place carvings. Oh, okay. For a minute there, I thought it was gray that I couldn't do it. All right. What did we get? Coins, iron, trapper hat, treasure cache, And some extra ories we do not need. I should put my helmet in a box so I don't lose it somewhere. Alright, it is nighttime again. Let's see, can we make lamps yet? Yes, we can. So we're going to sleep, eat, and we will have to fortify a little bit. We'll do some repairs to fortify our little starter base here. But I don't want to get too comfortable. I want to push forward. Claim it. Didn't even have a bed claim. Man, if I had died, that would have been frustrating, huh? Let's make a little camp table. Let's start some mushroom stew. We do have some roast meat, but all right. Oh, I'm starving. I'm not going to be able to eat or sleep, huh?
Old Elga in the evening leaned up against the keg. A fella tried to jerk her, so she stabbed him in the leg. One hand around a tankard, the other up to wail. She was fit to fight most anyone after 18 pints of ale.
Woohoo! Yes!
All right, we are ready. Let's do some sleeping. Part of me is thinking of the helmetless wardrobe option, but the rest of me is going to accept the lodging. It serves two purposes. It allows me to, you know, make it a little bit more difficult. It's reduced my armor some. Going helmetless doesn't reduce my armor. I mean, if I really want to challenge myself, I should put more of my armor away. Maybe I should. All right. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's put some of our armor away. I'll put my gauntlets away. Got to keep shoes on, right? I'll put the gauntlets away. That reduces my armor a little. Actually, let's take these off too. All right, now we're down to 2. Let's make a box for gems. And let's we need to make a furnace and a forge. Let's do that across the way. Might be one nearby. Let's go look and see if there's one nearby. Not there.
Get him.
Perfect.
All right, we've got another statue. No ale here. You say I don't think I've ever found ale in this particular layout. Faelin can be president of the Dwarven Naturist Society. Well, Grandma does tend to run around naked, especially in Sky or Oblivion. She's always taking her gear off. All right. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The first time we fight the goblin men. I want it to at least be difficult, so we do have a fancy weapon, so maybe I'll need to take off my armor to really challenge myself. Okay, we're finding some gold ingots. Very cool. We will put a standing hearth so that I know I looked in there. We're finding a good selection of snacks too. And I should have made that a little bit. No, no snacks there. No snacks up there. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so there isn't a forge nearby. That's a big old hallway. So we'll make a little forge back here across from our house. See if I can get by with just a camp hearth, and then maybe I can avoid having to run over here every 5 minutes as a siege. Ories. And how come it didn't trigger a, you know, a story there? Alright, so let's see. We're going to make a fire. Let's see if we can get the hearth and the forge.
Why do I
If
gotta
we
do
can squeeze
this?
it in here. Yes. Alright, let's go get our iron and some coal. It'll take the coal out of my backpack anyway, so I might as well have it on me. That bugs me. You have a whole, you know, chest of copper or coal or iron or whatever right next to you, and it takes whatever you're holding in your backpack. Copper, coal, here we go. We will put our iron and coal over there, now that I think about it. No reason to keep it over here. So we'll get the iron cooking, and then we'll make a hammer, and then we can do some repairs. Right. I'll just stand right here in the fire. Alright, got that going. I think we have enough iron ingots on us, right, that we can make the hammer? Yes, we can. Alright. Iron hammer plus, I think this gives us the opportunity to make this. No, still can't. Let's see, what am I looking for? This. Forge. Yes, we can now make some shields, other weapons. One of my favorites, the iron bow greatsword, Frightener's axe. Ooh, yeah. So we can cut some heads off. All right, we're gonna let this cook. But we're already out of iron. We're already out of ore. No, we're not. How come I can't? There we go. I was standing outside the square, wasn't I? probably make this a little farther away. Of course, I did that, and that probably stopped that from cooking. It's not giving me my lines. I'm gonna have to push it back, aren't I? Let's see. All right, it's still gonna work, but it gives me a little room to maneuver. All right, let's go do some repairs. Get a little bit repaired. And then we can go and fix some statues that we have found. This is probably the more tedious part when you start the game, right? Just having to fix the buildings, but for some reason I like it. I don't know, I don't know, maybe it's like calming or something, kind of like mining. I did train to be a carpenter in the army. Maybe that's why I like it. That one was broken for sure. Destroying buildings is super cozy. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is. I just enjoy it. It can be boring on stream though, unless you also enjoy it. The faster hammers. Yep. Like I said, I was trying to do some things to give me a little challenge. Didn't I eat? Man, my stamina is already low. Come on, you can do it. The problem is, if you don't fix before you start breaking the boxes and broken furniture, you can bring the whole building down around you, and I've done it before I learned that strategy. See, will drinking some ale give me some energy? Maybe I need to take a break and have some ale. There we go. There's always got to be a good reason to have ale. Especially if you're a dwarf. Need to unlock the tea? Yeah. Let me think about how you unlock the tea.
The other up to Wales, she was fit to fight most anyone after 18 pints of ale.
There we go. Alright, so we have to unlock the brewer, the brew kettle, right? Before we can make the tea. Did that help my stamina? It did! Look at that. Yeah. Unlock, yeah, the kettle and sunken moss. Wow, yeah. That's a new one, so I haven't quite put that in my memory yet. You're pretty good at that, storing stuff away in memory. I suppose we could do trivia just with you if you want the challenge. I have no problem with that. If you feel like playing. At least you know you'll win. Compete against yourself, you'll always win. And there I go again, my stamina. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. It would certainly give us something to do while we're building. All sorts of my favorite streamers. I'm getting notices that they're streaming. The problem with being a streamer as well is sometimes you miss out on the streamers you want to watch. Oops. I think I saw that Axebeard was playing something other than RTM, but I don't know if he's streaming it. What am I doing? I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm getting loads of notification pop-ups. Yeah. We probably share a number of streamers. Hopefully it's somebody that we can raid out to when we're done. All right. Okay, this is like taking forever. Yeah, see, if I was really didn't want to be lazy, I could have brought, not lazy, I guess. Yeah, if I wanted to have the advantage, I could have brought a different hammer, but I was definitely trying to give myself some sort of challenge. At least they're just in the corner. On mobile, they get in the way when I'm typing, yeah? Yeah, I was seeing them come across on my phone because I always have my YouTube feed on my phone. There was a while, it's been quite a few months, but there was a while that I would get a notice, you know, I'd turn, notice that my YouTube chat wasn't showing up in OBS. And I read online, or maybe it was Alaska, read online that it was something about YouTube and Google and OBS, like there was some sort of quota that would be met, and then, or was it StreamerBot? StreamerBot? Stream Elements, whatever one it is that combines your chat in OBS. There was an agreement that they couldn't go over a certain quota, and so it would stop working, and then after I shut everything down, I'd see a message that had come through that was sitting behind everything, that I'd reached a quota, and it wasn't a personal quota, it was like a, I don't know, just a general quota for streamers. Happened mostly at night, but apparently they've fixed it. I think it's linked to StreamerBot, but I've heard that from other people as well. Yeah, I haven't encountered it in quite a while. So whatever it was, they must have gotten it worked out. When I looked on the net, they said, well, we're working on it, you know, we're in agreements or whatever, in discussions. But I never knew, like, how long had that been a discussion, you know? I'm glad these are the big tiles and not the little tiny ones, right? Wow, look at that. I pushed the stone right through the floor. And it's almost time for bed again. Making you miss building? Have you not been building? I just finished Faelin's other sandbox and have that nice base in the Airbnb. And I'm like, maybe I have to have some NPCs come hang out here too. Got a couple bases that I've still got up and active. Of course, you know, what do you do with the NPC if you don't need anything built or anything gathered? I'm clearing a world on Steam so that I can start my build world over on there. Oh, X-bar started crashing. Was it like out of memory or something? Out of storage, or do you need a new Xbox? I thought about switching over to the, there's what, a new PS5 Pro? I don't know if it's already came out or if it's going to come out. So I was wondering if maybe that'd be an advantage, but everything I've read on it, it doesn't really give you any big advantage. I think the one thing that would make a difference as far as my YouTube, my PlayStation VODs, is if I had, what, a 4K TV, and then you can upgrade your graphics a little bit. And I don't yet have a 4K TV attached to my PlayStation. And I'm hungry again. And my stamina's down, so let's go. We'll make some food and then we'll go out adventuring in the morning. And we'll do more repairing later. Let's see, can we have some meat? Let's have some meat. Have some more ale.
There are many treasures deep beneath the mountains of the dwarves. For some you must go digging, while the others must be poured.
Alright.
And when the search for one is done, then all the dwarven brothers take
No,
their
it's
halls
just
into the
because of
halls
how
and
much
search
I
to
have
seek
done in
another.
relatively small areas.
Oh, I live for ale, a fire, and a song.
Yeah, I don't know. I put a hard drive storage on my PS5 a while ago because I had so many games and stuff on there. I had my grandson delete a lot of the games they used to play and don't anymore. All right, let's eat. We got some cranberries to go gather and some exploring to do. Jedi's here. Hey, Jedi. We are doing a new sandbox on the hard difficulty. And I've even turned up the combat difficulty, siege, everything to its max. I did come in with all my in-game armor and an in-game weapon, but I've taken some of the armor off because it was seemingly too easy. I uninstalled a whole load of stuff to maximize working memory, which did work for a long time, but there's still limits apparently. Yeah, I suppose every bit of technology has its limits. I thought about maybe giving my current setup to my son and that would give me an excuse to get something else. And then I've been talking to a few people who know my computer system, and they're like, nah, you're good. You don't need to upgrade just at this point. All right. Okay, it's a gaming laptop, and I know when people hear, oh, it's a laptop, but it's a really good laptop. It's got two, graphic cards and great. Works great, but I needed a laptop because my husband and I travel in a fifth wheel, and I don't need to be hauling around a great big old computer tower and everything in my fifth wheel. So I invested in a good laptop. I do think about getting a better camera, Tyler, because we've talked about how a lot of cameras don't pick up purple very well. So I thought, well, maybe I should invest in a camera, but I only have one USB slot left, so I don't know if I want to use that slot for a camera, if I want to use it for some external storage, because that is something I have been struggling with, is getting storage. I thought I went in there and looked, and there was no food up there.
Orcs! We got orcs!
Yes, we do. I guess I just didn't see it. Yeah, I have like 953 or whatever. It's a gig of storage, or what is it called? A terabyte? Because I had like 950 something gigabytes, and I've already used over 700 of it. So it was suggested I get another terabyte of storage. But that would take up my last remaining USB port. I don't know, can you get a splitter? It's all cameras, they have struggled with purple. Oh, and deadly matter. I'm sorry I missed you. Deadly matter. Laptops work just fine. Don't worry what anyone says. I'm a real gamer, right? There's a reason, but it's very science heavy and I don't know it all. Well, it would be nice to find a camera that could show off my purple hair, given how much money I spend on it. It shows up pretty good. I mean, you can tell, especially when it's fresh like it is today. Deadly Natter, thank you for coming in. I hope you are enjoying the stream. It's just a chill stream. We're just starting out with this world. I came in with some advantages, so I've taken some of my armor off. I've turned all the difficulty up. Let's go do some exploring. Jedi Allen, what's with all the icons? Red. You can get USB hubs. Yeah. Ooh, cool then. Then I need to get a USB hub. And then I can get external storage. And maybe a camera if I decide I need a better camera. It did have a USB-C for my controller, so that didn't take up a USB spot. But I have a monitor. What else do I have hooked up to it? Must be more than just the monitor. Well, I think my mic's USB also. Monitor, mic. On that side, what do I have? I don't know. There's stuff plugged in. This way. Oh, we didn't go back and fix statues. Now that we have the hammer, let's go fix some statues. You really like the brand Anchor. They make lots of stuff like that that are good quality. Okay. So a USB hub. So that won't overtax the computer to have a hub with other USB drives? Oh, my stamina is down again. Because I do want to get more storage. I get a message every once in a while when I'm playing Red Dead Redemption that I need more memory. But when I go in and clean out some videos out of my storage, it works just fine. But somebody was telling me it's something about the Steam overlay or stream overlay, and that reminds me, he sent me a little video about how to turn it off. And I haven't done it yet. So I should do that. Most of the stuff you have connected isn't really using much power or data transfer. Okay.
Get him.
Oh, go ahead. Try it. Try me, bud. All right. We've got a Duran's Monument and a statue back here. And we've got a tab we can take care of too. All right. would suggest having programs you are actively running on the main drive though, and using the external for things you use less frequently. So, oops, I have to start down here. All right. So do you have to like tell it which files you want transferred and ongoing? Like I want my storage game files or something transferred to the external drive. See, that's when I need the computer brain, like my grandson. I've got two now, 18-year-olds with tech brains. Read speed to the built-in will be quicker. To the built-in will be quicker. Things I do less frequency. So like maybe DaVinci. I only use that when I'm editing one of my VODs. Would be an example of that, I suppose. Maybe you just drag and drop right into it. Hephaestus! Hello, how are ya? Always enjoy it when you have a chance to stop in. I'm doing another sandbox run on the hardest difficulty, Hephaestus. Look at this. Look at me. You'd be so proud of me. Very high, very high. High, high, very high. And yes, I do have in-game armor and one in-game weapon, but I've taken off some of the armor to help increase the difficulty. I am doing great. Got my hair done yesterday, so life is good. All right, so here's where we had more iron. I will probably do mining off stream. See, that's just too easy.
That's all you got.
But we haven't got to the goblin men yet. All right, whoop. Didn't even see you, dude. You're so inconsequential. I didn't even see you. Let's see, I got another spot back here. Even if I don't need the statues, I'm compelled to repair them.
Ha, that's one more for me.
So let's take these off the map. So let's take that one off and this one off. And it looks like we have one near the beginning. Let's see if these tabs will go through. All right. Let's see if these tabs will help me get back over to that other one. So what's been keeping you busy, Hephaestus? Are you working? Working a lot? Hopefully not too much. I hope you're safe there in South Africa. One of the first people I played with that was from a completely different country. I'm collecting these a box and I haven't decided if I'm going to use them yet. I have not decided if I want to let myself have that edge. Kind of. Things are a bit rough but still breathing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do to help. I mean, if watching me beat up on wolves helps, then at least that's something I can do. I hope you're safe. I hope a bit rough does not mean you have more danger in your job. Looks like we're getting close to a goblin min area. Let's go forward and fix out those 2 tabs. Just don't leave gems. Nope, I've already collected those, and people know. I threw out lures, but I did not throw out my gems. All right, let's repair this and take the iron ingots. No, I still trying to teach Falcon Fixer to quit throwing out gems and gold. He's very stubborn. Like, we have enough. I'm like, you just aren't a real dwarf. I'm ashamed. I'm hanging my head. You can't be a real dwarf and say you're going to leave behind the gold because you have enough. You need to have dragon sickness like Festus. I don't need these. Why have I found so many? I've already done it. And now I'm like finding them everywhere. Got some seeds. There's never enough gold, that's right. So, did you hear the expansion's coming out? November 18th. I'm hoping you will be in a situation where you can play. Strider and I have already started discussions about a co-op. So we need to try to figure out if we can get the gang back together from that original group. Wouldn't that be fun? Alright. We do have another tab in Westgate, but I want to head into the the gardens.
Now that's a
We will
killing
see
blow.
just how difficult it is. What have I got in here, by the way? I should mark it. We got iron and coal. Good. We shall mark that. No, we are marking the map. Iron and coal. Go. All right, plenty to mine later. Doesn't seem that way. It's going to be a while before I can play. Oh no. That's sad. You should DM me and we'll put our heads together and see if we can figure something out. All right, let's go find some goblin men. I want to see if I've challenged myself with the difficulty level and reduced armor. Here we got a cranberry house. Now we can get some diamonds, hopefully. So we got some goblin men down there. Aw, man, what is that, only 2 cranberries? Alright, let's go play with some goblin men. And we've already got the Moosnakon. Oops, I missed. Oh well, we'll come play with these guys. Nah, it's still too easy, Tyler. I'm gonna have to put my weapon away, aren't I? I mean, eventually it won't be too easy because I'll be with higher level orcs. got 2. Really? Just 2? I've been robbed. Well, let's collect. I may have to go back to Faelin's original world and get another weapon. Or just make the iron one here. It's rigged. It is rigged. It's too rigged. Alright, we didn't find any owle yet. Owle, which is what I would plant, so we got feathers up there. Let's get rid of these guys, and then we will get the feathers.
Something's over there.
So it's not doing any less damage, right? We were predicting, Tyler, that because they are stronger and bigger than the goblins, that my sword would do less damage, but it appears to still do 66. No apples in here either. Oh, too high, I think. Yep, too high. They should play basketball. I mean, seriously, dwarves have a very good jump skills. You're right over my head. Move away. That was weird. It wouldn't. What's that sound? Oh, it sounds like a little hail going on out there, or some very heavy rain. I just heard this big whoosh. I'm like, what the heck? My husband just sent me a text that he was on his way to the state park to give them lemons, so he's probably in the middle of it. Sounds like you got some weather. Yes, we had gale force wind warning last night. That is exactly what that is. We're getting into that season around here on the coast. The season of wind and rain. And apparently hail. I didn't think it was that cold for hail, so I'm betting it was just heavy rain. Little cloud passing over with some heavy rain in it, because now it is already gone. Yeah, we got some apples in the hallway, not even in the grassy area. We got some more apples. And another statue. And we got a forge. So we will have a horde with the forge, so maybe that'll be a challenge.
Quiet! I see prey ahead.
Dun dun dun! Great Forge of Narvi. And a wolf. Where you going, wolf? I'm in darkness. Need more light. Let's start this forge. Got a nail or an arrow in my backpack. So Tyler, did you decide if we were going to play some trivia? If you're not in the mood, that's fine. Just letting you know we can if you want to. Man, it really is dark, isn't it? I've gotten so spoiled with my Eregion armor that I forgot how dark it could be. Sorry, Llama Mama. We are still going to be making armor for display. The other week, I had one through my head and out the other side. An arrow? That's bad. Talk about a headache, right? It's like one of those props in Halloween. You can put it on your head, and it looks like an arrow went through your head. Excuse me, I'm starving again. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, let's put a... I'm so sorry. I keep still getting these tickles. I don't know. I started taking an allergy medicine yesterday, so I'm hoping that'll help. Tall. Oh, it's not gonna let me put it there. There we go. I know, not the best placement, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hopefully it'll work. Kinger sent an image. Oh, it looks like Kinger, Andy left us a picture of his wedding clothes. Come on. There we go. All right, so we got that in. Take our resources over here. And I need to eat. We don't need to build a fire on this side. Man, really did get spoiled wearing that armor all the time. Good reason to be home at night, huh? Because you can't see. All right, here we go. Where did I see it? There it is. The first whoosh. There we go. Eee. Nice. Isn't that a lovely sight? It never gets old. And the beautiful design on the front once you start it. And look at that, I just noticed. It's an elf and a dwarf. Believe it or not, 22
Drums in the
hours.
deep.
I just
They're
noticed.
coming.
An elf, a hammer, a dwarf. Their combined efforts to make this forge. How come I never noticed that before? And of course the horde, they're even easier to kill. That's the thing I like about the two-handed swords. Man, the
That's
reach.
one
You can
more
get
for
several
me.
people at once. That guy got killed by his buddy's arrow. Little friendly fire there. You're awfully far away to be threatening me. It's not much of a threat when you say it from across the room. Oh, he bonked me.
Perfect.
Oh, you gotta stand closer. Okay. All right, let's suck up all that gold. And now, we should be able to make some steel, provided we have enough hide to make the bellows. We are very full. We only have 2 diamonds, so we can't make... let us take a nap. Do I have enough cloth? Yes. Let's take a nap because it is nighttime and I can't see where I'm going. And we can get some food in our belly and we can repair our weapons. So make some, I don't want to use my cranberries yet. Ooh, don't have very much on me. Left all the mushrooms at home. No ale, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, Kier also got his job. Awesome. Andy, good for you. He just messaged me on the Discord the other day that he was going for a job interview. And he's a youngster. I don't know if it's very first job, but I will have to let him know I'm proud of him. So he's Kinger on our Discord. For you guys that are on our Discord, hop in there. Tell him congratulations. So I believe we've opened some recipes of a few things, but not things that we can make just yet. The Last Alliance Mall. A couple of spears, we need bronze. The arrows, we need bronze. Dagmarth, we need bronze. And Zalib. And the Rohirrim spear, we also need bronze. And we don't get bronze until we go to the mines. Alright, let's move on out. Let's go find some more orcs to beat up.
Filthy dwarves!
Yeah.
How much you want to bet I took a bath
Now
since you
that's a
did?
killing blow.
You and your skirts and all. Probably haven't washed those either. Speaking of the Discord, here I go, Tyler. I'm getting so good at this. No, this one. I almost did a shout out, which I still can do. There we go. And then I can do this. So what is the significance of your name? Do you have any is there significance to your name there, Tyler? All right. Do we have another camp? Oh, but look, mushrooms. Or not mushrooms, more cranberries. So when we get enough diamonds, we will probably mark this place. Our first Narvi. Let's drop some stone. Repair a statue. It stands for time to die, 001. 1 second. It's a play on my tendency to die a lot on silly or funny ways. I assume you mean in games, unless you need to tell us more about your life. Maybe you're an immortal. Maybe the 1 stands for there could be only one. And there is another. Stands for my time to die. So T2D, time to die, in 1 millisecond. Yep, I'm not a cat. I wouldn't mind being a cat, you know, if there's reincarnation. I think I could live a cat's life. At least a cat that is spoiled, like mine. Every one of them. Beds, cat toys, special food. They are definitely spoiled animals. Alright, let's go grab some of this coal over here. Not very much of it.
Filthy dwarves.
Filthy dwarves. Uh-oh. You went the wrong way. They're running away. Why are they running away? I don't need that. What do we got? We got feathers or eggs? Whoops. If I don't like someone, I'd leave hairballs in their slippers and poop in their bed. There you go. You could get away with it as a cat, but probably not as a human. Of course, you probably wouldn't get away with it. I mean, you'd get yelled at if nothing else. Depends on what kind of owner you have. I'm coming, dude.
Perfect.
That's what you get for shooting me. All right, which way are we going? This way. Gotta get plenty of cabbage for meat stew. Oh, do you think there's going to be any new recipes? Any new recipes or food options? That'd be cool. I know we get a cook, right? Eventually you earn a cook. I will come back later if I need the stone. I doubt I will. Alaskan Care 911 doesn't leave behind stone. She's like Hephaestus when it comes to stone. He doesn't leave gold behind. She doesn't leave stone behind. She doesn't leave much of anything behind.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
Gotcha. Here we go. Hopefully we'll find some ole in
Filthy
here.
dwarves.
We need to cut down some trees. Repair some statues. I don't see a camp.
Something's over there.
Come on. 139. That's just not even fair. It's not a fair fight. The whole point was that maybe I would actually die a few times, so I should go make another weapon. There we go. There's another camp. Of course, if I make the iron weapon, I probably have the settings too high. I gotta find the right balance, right? It's okay if I die once or twice, but I don't want to die every time I encounter an orc. Then it's not fun. That's kind of like I was saying earlier. I don't like to play a game where I'm dying over and over and over and over. I can't pick up the wood scraps. Can I pick up the elven wood? Let's drop some more stone, because we need the wood, especially if we're going to do some building. I'm back inside now. Don't think I'll go back out there much today. Yeah? Is it pretty yucky like here?
Something's over there.
Yep, something is over here. Not a something though, it's a someone. Oh, Papa's home. Dogs are going nuts. More wood. Need more wood, Tyler. It's not raining or anything, but it's cold and windy. Yep. Stay under the blanket, even a heated one if you got it, right? He had a fire. The husband had a fire going yesterday. He didn't start one yet today. Alright, let's get this. Did I get in there? No, I did not. I think I won't play with the power box. So I'm going to start leaving those behind. It's the best thing. Oh, we got another camp over there. Cool. Get plenty of wood so we can make better storage. Get back to camp, make some steel. So, thanks to Slade, Big Daddy Slade, I think I'll feel a little more comfortable with Red Dead later today. Hello, give me your diamonds.
Filthy dwarves.
What do you think they use the diamonds for? Do they use it as currency? I know you can make, weapons with it, but do you think the orcs use it as currency? Like, is there such a thing as orc? Do they have a store they go to? Wouldn't that be funny? Little orc grocery store. Or do they just collect them because they're shiny? And where do they get all the black diamonds from? We never find like a diamond. Well, that's not true. You do find diamond in granite sometimes, don't you? So that I almost said you don't find it in a vein, but you do. Sometimes down in the deeps. I have a feeling we're going to find a stair. They're probably just hoarders. Yeah. Slade, you hope so? I think so. I did play a little bit after you left. I did some hunting. And I got frustrated because I was in camp and I wanted to look at weapons and, you know, get prepared for weapons. Ah, looks like we're coming up on the ball sack. And didn't realize you can't open your weapon wheel when you're in camp. So I'm like, why isn't it working? Am I glitched? What is wrong? So I took to the internet and I'm like, how come I can't open? And they're like, you can't open your weapon in certain places. I'm like, oh, okay. And camp is one of them, which is interesting. Why can't you like get your weapons sorted before you go out? Alright, so it looks like we're going to go through to another, probably a west gate or a stone gate or something. Let's see, do I have 6 diamonds yet? I do. So let's put a map stone here. Oops, build a hearth, and we will go back to base, empty some boxes, or empty our backpack into some boxes, and then we'll come back. Alright, and it's twilight, so we might as well go sleep. They're so beautiful. I hate to kill them. Oh, I missed some apples over there. Yeah, my stamina is so low. Oh, I missed a statue too. And a bear. See, some people don't kill goats. I don't like to kill the bears unless I absolutely, absolutely need their hide. Alright, there's the Eregion shield. Did we miss those apples earlier? Oh, so slow. Let's see, how many Narvies did we find? 2. Only 2, huh? Hey, doggy. Hi. Alright, so we've got 2 Narvies. Did I go through the building? Did I go through the house? I don't remember. I think I did.
Now that's a killing blow.
Alright. So I think we need, what, 4 in Narvi? 4 or 5? Just 4. So Narvi's line. This Muznakan belongs to the great craftsman Narvi and his line. They must have dwelt here with the elves often enough for his family's Muznakan to be located within the elven quarter. His family's carvings must be nearby. And I have found 2. So we need to find some more. But first, we're going to go back and unload, have some dinner or some breakfast, take some sleeps. Let's see, let's get our torch on a little bit here. this way.
Orcs! We got orcs!
Yeah, you better run. I know, I think it was Firemain Davy, right? He did a whole playthrough with no, without using map stones. I would be way too impatient for that.
Perfect.
I already feel like it's so
That's
slow
all
when we're
you
walking
got.
even back to a map stone we've made nearby. Didn't mark this one. Alright, Isles hair armor. Alright, let's see if we can fit a bellows in our little area over here. I like to try to avoid making a hearth over there. 2. It's awfully messy. Let's clean it up a little. She sure makes a lot of noise, doesn't she? Alright. Let's see. We can put some coal away. And we're going to make some steel. We need a bellows, right, to make the steel. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I suppose it should be next to it for it to really function. Let's make some steel. And we can make one of the weapons. Maybe we'll challenge ourselves a little bit and we'll use a different weapon for a while. Alright, let's eat. Looks like we need to fix up this little exterior right here. Funny, that wall looks like it needs to be repaired, but didn't appear to be repairable. Wonder if it's not repairable because I put something in front of it. Alright. Alright, did we get any extra metal fragments? We did. And I'm going to put these in here. I'm not going to use the box, which probably means I don't need to collect. Well, I won't do the power ones, but I will use the poison and the resolve, right? That's what they're called, resolve. That would really be a challenge, wouldn't it? If I didn't use the poison ones. Just in case we need something, a little bit of something to eat. thought I just repaired everything. Okay. Breakfast of champions. Ooh, let's have an omelet. Trying to remember if you need to, as far as filling yourself up, fill her up.
Billy has a ruby wine and Yari a cup of mead. A
That one's empty.
with trout fresh cut from the stream. Gloin had spied an opal cider lovely to behold. But best of all throughout the hall was ale of shining gold.
I love that song.
I do too. It's a lovely song. Don't need those. I don't think I have ever reached the slot with poison box in it because the effect ran out. Ah.
Get him.
What? Who are you talking to? Sleep. Too hungry to fall asleep. Let's try again. There we go. Okay. Anything else we want to put away? Nope. Let's go. Go get our steel. Yeah, probably should have made 2. Get some mushrooms while we're at it. Only 2. Guess I haven't slept very much, have I? All right. All right. Very cool. Let's see, we probably should make some more. And let's make us a steel hammer. We need the elven wood and the hide. One time I built a base in here and I made a little bridge between the two areas. All right, we need hide. We've only got 4. Really? It's not hide scraps, it's hide. So that'll limit what we can make. And we need elven wood. So we should probably make a... No matter if you need it or not, you should make everything that you can make. Because sometimes things unlock stuff like that. So you should make it even if you don't need it. Alright. So is there anything we want to make? Do we want a hunting bow? I don't think we need a bow. Well, a bow can be pretty handy when you are shooting animals or even whoa, wait a minute, why did it make 210? Ah, it was way strange. Did I get into some auto feature or something? Alright, let's put this there. Actually, let's put this there. Put away our cranberries and our mushrooms. Let's make another weapon and try using a different weapon for a while and see how I do. We'll make one of these steel weapons. If we can. I think we can, right? I don't like swords, so I'd like it if I could make the steel battle axe. I don't know. I tend to like the two-handed weapons. Did I make it? Or did I just add coal? I did. Okay. So we'll make that our primary weapon. If I get in over my head, I do have the backup, but we're gonna try to make do. That's good for now. All right, let's put this away in there. Weaver of Nightmares. Ooh, that is a cool name, especially at Halloween. I agree. I also find myself drawn more to the two-handed weapons, particularly the halberd. I've tried the halberd once. I did. Definitely get great range all the way around you. Usually pretty good against like the wargs. But I didn't find they did much damage. What is your thoughts on that? I didn't feel like they really did a lot of damage. And welcome in, Weaver. We're doing a sandbox, and I'm trying to challenge myself because I usually play it on a very simple difficulty, very easy difficulty, and I decided to challenge myself, although I'm noticing I've had to take some armor off, and I've had to take off the weapon I brought with me because it's definitely too high tiered. So we took a little armor off, and we've got a different weapon now. Depends on which tier of halberd you're using. I'd say I find it useful for sieges and hordes. Yeah, because you get surrounded, right? That's what I would bet. That's the advantage of the two-handed swords, too. And Viper's here. You're lurking in chat, too, Gigi. Hi, Viper. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you are finally getting closer to your baseline health, that you've got yourself healthy finally. And the two-handed swords are so good. Yeah, when you first get down to the deeps, and you get that two-handed greatsword, one of my favorite weapons in the game. All right, now we're talking. I was using my mithril two-handed, and it was definitely too easy.
Perfect.
So let's challenge ourselves here. Oop, don't be hitting me. I'm definitely going to have to roll if I want to challenge myself. So I'm guessing, Weaver, you have played this game before. Alright, should we clear out this last little tab here before we go back? Oh, shoot. I was going to put a map stone over here, wasn't I? Our other map stone. Let's put a map stone. There we go. Yes. I have over 2,200 hours, and that just shows how versatile the game is. You can do so many things with it, and then when the expansion comes out November 18th, I'll probably put in another 2,200 hours. I'm just so excited for the NPCs and some of the other features they talked about in the Forge talk. Yeah. I love building. That's where a lot of my hours come from, is because I love to build. Are you a builder too? I've got a whole world. I am building a lodge buildings in the Elven Quarter. It's a campaign. And still got a few buildings left I want to work on. But I haven't completed that world, so I thought this will be great. This will be a great world to put my NPCs in, because I haven't played it out yet. I just used it for building when the Bjorn Lodge pieces came out. It's so lovely. I've got like a clan lodge. I've got a VIP longhouse. I've got a community lodge. That's what I call it anyway, for like group. And right now I have outposts. I have a bakery. I have a blacksmith. And now I'm working on a manor in case the Lord of Moria decides to come by. I started another new sandbox world a few weeks ago, and I'm rebuilding the second stair again and almost to the top. All right. I do not need Oris. Yeah, I was telling the crew here that I was going to build somewhere I haven't built yet. I almost always build in the Elven Quarter of Sandbox. It's just beautiful. I have also built in the campaign in Elven Quarter. I've built in Westgate. I repaired buildings in a campaign in Dwaradelf. I repaired all the buildings where the troll is when you first get into Dwaradelf through the 21st Hall. So I repaired all those buildings when they weren't as destroyed as they are now. So I think it's time for me to build a base somewhere else. Somewhere else, for sure. My friend Blue Jackson over on Twitch, he built a beautiful base at the base of the Crystal Descent and built all the way up as far as it allows you. It's pretty cool. 21st Hall, I love the white marble, and now we're gonna have marble, so you know, now you can actually build in there, replace floor pieces and stuff with the marble. All right, so we've built this area. Looks like it was a dead end. So let's get back over to the second stair. Let's see, what time is it? We started at 11, 2.5 hours in. We've got time still. We need to go beat up on Ballsack, I think. That will be a challenge if I stick with this two-handed instead of my mithril. A massive city in the second stair, huh? Yeah, now we're going to be able to build Endurance Tower. All awesome. All right.
Orcs! We got orcs!
Let's take our map stone.
Now that's a killing blow. Perfect.
There we go. Yeah, it's going to be at this difficulty setting. It's going to definitely be difficult to beat Ballsack. Let's go put some of this stone away. Excuse me, Mr. Mouse, Rat, Snack Rat. I've just got a really sloppy base right now because I knew it wasn't going to be permanent. So I've just kind of tossed stuff in here. Let's put the food away. And we're going to go see if we can, how we do against Ballsack. We're going to try it with my reduced armor. See, Weaver, I have to admit, I have just finished my first sandbox on the normal default setting. I've always played on story or solo because I like to just build and wander and meander, and I don't like it to be stressful from dying every 5 minutes. So this time it is set on hard, and I've turned up survival difficulty, combat, and aggression. But I came in all my mithril and a mithril weapon, and it was proving not to be much of a challenge. So I've taken off some of my armor, and I now have a steel weapon. You're really better off going into Balsac with, don't you need like a rune on your weapon to really have a good chance against him? And I haven't found a rune yet. Gotta go down to the mines for that. But we can give it a try. What I'll do though, is I'm gonna take the mapstone with me. Because if I die, which is a possibility, at least I'll have the mapstone close by. Yes, I do tend to spend more time in the sandbox now, Weaver. At first I was quite intimidated by sandbox, honestly, and was afraid to do it. And then I did it with a group, and that helped me build my confidence. And now I spend more time in sandbox than campaign. All right. Here we are, Orktown. Let's see how close I want to get. What don't I have enough of? Didn't I make the steel hammer? Thought I made the steel hammer. Oh. Shit. No, I'm not starting out so great.
That's all you
I'm
got.
for sure I made my steel hammer. Did I just not put it in my backpack, or did I put the wrong one away? Let's go. Let's put our mapstone here and go back and get our steel hammer. It's also good to have a steel shield with you, right? Don't you need a shield to protect you when you're doing the quick drive-by on those vents? Let's find out what I did with my steel hammer. Did I put it away? Not there. That one's empty. Maybe I imagined making it. I'm missing coal. I am missing my coal. My coal's across the way. So, favorite thing from the campaign is the Red Horde loads is at the left passage at the crossroads. Otherwise, I love sandbox layout more. And the other thing I like with sandbox, because it is drastically different every time I come in. I've had the Belagos Forge be like super easy to find, and then I've had other times when I wandered and wandered and wandered and wandered through Red Horde load and everything else to try to find it. So I think that's what I like about it, is that I put my hideaway. Oh my gosh, where's my brain? It's already nighttime. We will go ahead and sleep and eat so that we can have our best buff on. How come I only have two? Oh, because I made a weapon, that's why. Yes, something I've learned is that if you're struggling to find something looking horizontally, you should start looking vertically, especially in the deeps. Yeah, that's definitely something about sandbox, is it you get like up above or underneath your map, right? Because there's a different floor. And that can be very confusing. Oh my God. This is the joy of watching Grandma play. Grandma's brain isn't always working effectively. Let's try it again.
Get him.
Let's try it again. Jeez. Now we can make those bigger boxes. Look at me leaving the barn door open. That's okay, my brain doesn't work most days either. I don't know. Sometimes I get distracted with what I'm trying to do and I'm just not paying attention. All right, we'll put this one away. Grab this one. We should just make this like a dump chest or something. Oh, and I just realized I don't have coal, so I gotta remember to grab some coal. Let's see, let's make some breakfast. I got enough cranberries for breakfast. And we're good there. I've got some snacks with me. I've got my bow. One time I took ball sack out really well because I sat down at the bottom, and if you don't walk in all the way, you don't trigger him. And I sat out there and just took him out with arrows. There was a lot of arrows. It was like 130 some arrows. But I saw another player do it and I'm like, I'm going to try it. They might have fixed that, so you can't do that now. I don't know. Yeah, just before you cross that threshold, when he jumps down, but you can still see him running around up there. As long as you don't cross that threshold, you can shoot him. Just like a sniper.
It's a game.
Which might be worth trying. So I'll grab my arrows. He soaked up more arrows than Boromir. Yes. Yes. Well, Boromir did not have all the armor, right? Let's see. Let's move this. We're not gonna, let's take it with us though. I want to be able to keep track of how many arrows I've got on me still. And we need coal, and we need to go eat. Normally you wouldn't run into ballsack till you've been down to the mines and put a rune on your weapon. And I had a memory that it works better if you have a rune on it, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's cook some more iron ingots. Never have enough iron ingots. Alright, are we ready? Ingots, metal fragments, coal, wood, iron, stone. Okay. Alright. Oops, let's repair. Let's repair before we go. No sense going in there already beat up, right? Mr. B didn't get that memo. Orcs are out, dwarves are in. Effective immediately, right? Alright, let's go back. Let's see. We got the death count reset. Alright, do I want to leave my map stone here? Probably not. Let's see, can we repair this now? I think you need the shield in order to repair it quickly, right? With the drive-by? Yeah, you need the shield. If you have the shield, you can do the animation. It won't even stop you in the animation. You can just walk around. Ah, I missed. Oh, this is going to be a tough battle if I can't break him down a little bit from down below. 4 4. Ball sack. Yes. Oh, come on. Really? Roll. Dang it. That's one of my problems. I don't roll very well. Or block, apparently. Oh, jeez. This is going to be tough. Let's see. Do I want to... Yeah, I'll repair here. And then I might move it all forward. Another friend of mine and her friend that I've watched play, this also call him Ballsack. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sorry if I got a few kids watching, I know. I try not to curse something terrible, but how can you avoid calling him that? I mean, he opens himself up for it because of his name. Let's see, do I want to use, I don't think I want to use another one of my apple snacks. Got some coal. How far away are we going to end up from our map stone? I think I'll move my map stone closer. Try to put up a little bit of a barrier too, but he's pretty powerful. He breaks stuff pretty easily. This could be a disaster. We woke up with the sprinter buff. That's good, in case I need to run away. Look at that, we got some sunstone. So this will probably be the 2 camps, right? Yep, this is going to open up into the 2 camps. I'll make sure to light Mr. Ballsack on fire. Wouldn't it be cool if we had fire arrows? But I don't have a rune on my weapon, so. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's put a hearth. Let's put some barriers. Let's put a wall. Let's see if we can keep them from coming back from behind me. Give me a little bit of a break here. Let's put in our map stone and our repair smithy. Ballgak comes up behind you and hits you. Boy, it's gonna wipe me out. Alright, let's start with our bow. Let's see if I can sneak in here. I already see 2 guys walking around though. Oh wait, never mind. This is where the 2 camps are. I just said that 5 seconds ago. Jeez, brain. Launch ya.
Now that's a killing blow.
Oh, he got me. I am not good at the rolling business. Jeez. Wait a minute. Why is my health going down, but I still have armor? What the heck's going on there? Usually your health doesn't go down until your armor does. Wow, that's some sort of crap. That's what that is. What's going on with my armor? I had that happen in a group once. God, one of the first co-ops I did where we had to take our armor off and put it back on again because it wasn't working. Death number 1. Somebody do it. Exclamation point death. Let us make some cranberries. There we go. I have not died. I think we can eventually make the we have to go make some bronze, right? Nope, we need the iron ingot. We can make a roasting pit. Alright, okay. Well, at least I didn't die in the middle of the battle where I'm going to be surrounded when I go back to get my stuff. Let's see. Okay, we're ready. Get some food. I don't know, I think we need some ale too. I don't think it'll give me a buff, but I'm gonna drink some anyway. Let's have a little song. Lift our spirits, so you know, to say.
Billy has a ruby wine and Yori a cup of mead.
So the expansion's gonna have new dwarfs, new food, right? All sorts of new stuff.
Oh, that's my favourite song.
New songs too, if I remember correctly. I think I heard that. My first place in Moria is the Lower Deeps. The second is the Endless Stair. Third is the Eastern Stairs. And 4, 5, and 6 are the Crossroads, Balin's Tomb, and the 21st Hall. Sounds like you've been really working it for quite a while. I have not built in most of that. That's why I decided this time I was going to build something different. Okay. It's a bad sign when you die just walking up to them on the outside. But there's something going on there. Because my armor was not protecting me. Elven halls and aren't they though? Those ceilings. I've done a number of builds where my top floor is a tavern and what I call a tavern and a dance hall. So it'll be an open area tavern. And the very top floor is a dance floor, and I use like the gilded floor. And then I build a gazebo around it.
You know what to do.
All right. Put my arrows up here so I know how many arrows I got left. All right, let's try it again. Attempt number 2. Let's hope the armor's working this time. So, first thing I'm going to do is run in and try to get those flags down and run back out again. Little strategy. There's no need to stand there and fight if I don't have to, right? Because if I die, that way they're gone when I get back. Roll, 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 roll. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, block. Thank you. Roll. Damn. Get out there, repair your armor. They'll come out and get me, but at least I can get my armor repaired. And look, see, my health is down again.
There's something out there.
Am I confused? Shouldn't I be healthy even if my armor's, if my armor's intact? What the hell is that all about?
I hate this. It got away.
It's not going to go well if my health is always going to go down. Oh shit, come on. Oh, down I go again. Look at my armor, still intact. Okay. know about this. I may be getting out my mithril weapon. Alright, let's take some more rations with us this time. We'll make some more food. Yes, it's a very strange and annoying glitch. I figured once I put my armor back on, after I picked it up, it would have fixed whatever glitch was going on like it did before when I... I mean, my armor must have been on because it was showing it blue. I may end up using my mithril weapon just because there's that glitch going on. We'll see if we can do it. I need to block better and I need to roll. That's the other thing I need to do. I need to block and roll. Alright, let's try it again. At least my weapon and armor was outside.
I hate this.
Okay, let's go in and see who's left. Alright, that's good enough. I love how both in Campaign and in Sandbox, Durin's Highway connects to Lower Deeps. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, do better with your rolling and your blocking.
That's all you got.
Okay. I definitely did better that time. I should have drank some ale. That would have helped my energy. All right. That strategy worked. And I'm not sure I'll take them, but I may not use them. You know what? I'm going to use them in this battle, that's for sure. Especially against Balgak. So, let's put these... I might need the pickaxe to... Very likely we'll need the pickaxe to move forward, so... Can't wait to be able to use the white marble. And did I hear there's also red marble? Weaver, did they also talk about that? Isn't red sandstone going? See, I just said the same thing. I think red sandstone. There's going to be something red. I couldn't remember if it was red marble or what. And I know other builders have been asking about, should have brought some mushrooms too, more granite build pieces, especially more that are, you know, similar to the existing buildings. Yeah, red sandstone from Iron Hills Traders and white marble from Blue Mountains. Sounds good to me. All right. So Tyler, I don't know if you were watching, but my armor was not breaking, but I was still dying. I was dying even though I still had armor. That was cool. It was very much a challenge. So we're going to try to take out Volgak as much as we can with our bow. That can be a problem if everybody else comes out to beat on me, like if there's a patrol or something. There he is. So let's start with this. Let's make some barriers. They'll break down these barriers very quickly.
I'm done patrolling. It's time to eat. Eat. What's that? It got away. Whatever it was.
Let's put up our map stone. And we'll put up a repair smith. Hopefully I have enough. Yeah, I got 91. Hopefully it's enough. Let's eat a cram. Let's see how much we can do before he jumps down. Yeah, it takes a while when you can only do 2 points at a time. Ah, come on.
Fools! Get 'em! Get them, you
Oh,
maggoty fools!
My controller's being very sticky.
Moria is ours! It
Oh,
will
hold still. You
never
know you
be
want to
yours
sacrifice
again.
yourself for the mission.
Oh, come down and fight.
Not yet. We don't want him to come down yet. 2 at a time. This is going to take
Get
forever.
them, you maggoty fools!
See, if I'd made some elven arrows, that'd be better, wouldn't it?
Ours. It will never be yours
Ah.
again.
Oh, come down and fight.
Why isn't it hitting him?
This fools! Get 'em! Moria
Is it hitting him or the wall
ours.
below him?
It will never be yours again.
Oh, come down and fight.
Her head's in the way.
Get them, you maggoty fools! Moria is ours.
It doesn't feel like it's hitting him at all.
Never be yours
Looks like it's
again.
hitting something else.
Oh, come down and fight.
I'm not seeing any hit points going on.
Fools, get 'em! Get them, you maggoty fools! Moria is ours. It will never be yours again.
How's my arrows doing?
Oh, come down and fight.
Fools!
Yeah, just stand
get
there.
'em. Moria is ours. It will never be yours again.
Oh, come down and fight.
Get them, you maggoty
Yeah, as
fools!
long as I don't cross the threshold,
Fools,
they don't come in.
get 'em! Moria is ours. It will never be yours again.
No, I don't
Oh,
think so,
come down
Tim.
and fight.
Whoop, that went over his shoulder.
Moria
I
is
gotta do this.
ours. It will never be yours again.
Oh, come down and fight.
Fools!
Doing a whole
get
1
'em.
point of damage with these cheap arrows.
Get them, you maggoty fools!
Probably be easier if you aim and use the bottom of the
Moria
zoom
is
flare.
ours.
The zoom
It
flare?
will never be
Oh,
yours
duh.
again.
Oh, come down and fight.
Oh, here comes a patrol.
Moria is ours. It will never be yours again.
Don't make me go out there and start a fight with him.
Oh, come down and
I think he was actually shot by the guy behind him, wasn't he?
Get them, you maggoty fools! Fools! Get them! Moria is ours!
Oh, don't go in there.
It will never be yours again!
Oh, come down and fight.
All right. Let's get back to it. Yes, use the zoom, duh.
Get them, you maggoty fools! Moria is ours! It will never be yours
Fight smarter,
again.
not harder.
Oh, come down and fight.
Fools! Get 'em! Moria is ours! It will never be yours again!
You keep talking,
Come
dude.
down and fight.
See, it's like he's hollering, but he doesn't actually make a
And
noise.
you maggoty fools!
See, I've used at least
Moria
120
is ours!
arrows.
It will never be yours again!
Oh, come down and fight.
From the distance, they are hitting at about
Fools! Get 'em!
the same as the little notch halfway
Moria
down the
is
line. Oh,
ours. It will never be
I
yours
never paid attention
again.
to this before.
Oh, come down and fight.
Okay, how many more arrows do I have?
Maggoty fools!
I have 22 arrows left.
Fools! Get 'em! Moria is ours. It will never be yours again.
Oh, come down and fight.
Headshots, nice.
Moria
Well, if
is
nothing else, I
ours.
won't have to hit him
It
as
will
much.
never be yours again.
All right, now we got to do it.
Oh, come down and fight.
Take your power a bach, your warding a bach.
Get them,
There we
you
go.
maggoty fools!
Come on down so I don't have to fight all your fellows first.
Fools are back.
Come on,
Here to pay
big baby.
to Vulgag,
Come on.
King of Azog, true Lord of
Roll.
Moria.
You will die just as he did.
Give him a good welcome, lads.
Now, if I've done this right, his
Orcs! We
health
got orcs!
his health bar should be low, right? Yep. Oh, but it only got him like halfway.
Ha, that's one more for me.
Oh, go hit him, go hit him. Oh shit, one hit. Look at my armor again. Oh, that's not the out. Damn it, I'm dead. Oh, run, run, run.
No orc will be Lord of Moria.
Run, run, run. My armor is not
Come
working.
here and lose your head like a good dwarf.
Run. He's gonna hit me as I jump over. And I'm down. Oh, and I'll have to start over with him and his health bar. Alright. We're gonna get some elven arrows. We're gonna get some elven arrows. Let's see. Let's make... Oh, are you kidding me? I don't have any elven. Damn it. I don't have any elven wood. Did I leave any across the way? Or just join him up on the... Nudge up a little bit, you can get some head. Join him up on there, yeah. Okay, so I do have a little bit of elven wood. Let's see how many arrows I can make. Oh, I need the bronze. Well, we don't have to take Balgak out right now. There's no reason we have to. Let's get plenty of arrows though. We'll give it another try. But there is nothing that requires me to do Balsac now. Let's do some ale. Let's make some food. We're in the dark. The corner of the wooden platform by the stairs is also a good perch. It takes the little guys ages to climb up to you. That's closer for shooting Balsac. Corner of the little wooden platform. The ones that are up by the stairs? Yeah, especially if you stand out on the edge, right? Might do a little better. Let's leave the wood behind though.
And not a soul, not dragon or troll can take the halls we've hewn.
I think I'll try a little bit from outside like I did before.
We do our part to keep the heart at work and making merry.
That's my time. Oh crap, you know what? I have my other stream in an hour. Oh, frustrating. But I need to get ready for Red Dead Redemption. Let's go back and get our stuff, but I don't think I have time to go at it again. I'm getting all excited. I want to do it. Just looked at the clock and I'm like, crap, you've got another stream in an hour. Yep, time flies. Would have been nice to have accomplished it. All right, let's give it a little bit longer. Just might not have time to eat before I start Red Dead.
Why'd I gotta do this? Fools! Get 'em! Moria is ours!
I swear I killed him last time only with arrows, but I probably had elven arrows, right?
Oh, come
Because
down
you
and
don't see him
fight.
until after you've been down in the mines.
Get them, you maggoty fools! Moria is ours! It will never be yours again!
Oh, come down and fight.
Fools! Get 'em! Get them, you maggoty fools!
Maggoty fools. He's calling his own people maggoty
Moria
fools.
is ours! It will never be yours again!
Oh, come down and fight.
Not yet.
Fools! Get 'em! Moria is ours! It will
I
never
suppose if
be
you held
yours again.
your bow a little longer,
Oh,
the draw a
come
little
down
longer,
and
you might do
fight.
more damage, but you still have to hit him just as many times, I suppose.
Get them, you maggoty fools! Fools! Get 'em!
Well, I've gone through quite a bit already. Hey, don't run away and hide, you big baby. He's smarter this time. Oh, crap. Is he coming out? He's coming out. Never had that happen before.
Get them, you maggoty fools! Moria is ours. It will never be yours again.
Come back in front of me, dude. Yeah, I've never had him jump down before. Come on, where's my, there we go. Where'd you go, you bastard? What a chicken. Not that I'm, you know, trying to be all brave by running in there. He just wants to get his steps in. Yeah, I've literally never had him jump down and come at me before. Where'd he go? I'm not going in there because that'll call everybody. And I got that other stream in, what, 45 minutes I got to do, get ready for? Dang it. Got to do a little Red Dead Redemption. Well, shoot, I don't know where he went. And if I come back, I'll have to start over, right? Because his hit points will reset. So if I save it here, will his hit points reset?
Dwarves are back.
Not sure about that, huh? See, and they're going to come over here and beat on my...
Ever wonder what sunlight feels like?
Yep, they're beating on my... wall. He totally ran away and hid. Well, the truth is, folks, I have got to... There he is. I have got to
Monsters in the air.
go get ready for Red Dead Redemption in about 45 minutes. So, if I save here, we'll find out if he's still got the same hit points as he does right now when I get back. It'll be a learning lesson. Alright guys, so we'll have to do, we'll either try again or we will have to rethink and maybe not worry about him right now. So let's leave the world and let's see, we got a few people sitting here and we'll go over and do a raid over on Twitch, and then I'm going to go eat some food and we'll come back for some Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's see who's out there that we can raid. Please hang out with me if you're watching over on Twitch, and let's go raid somebody. Who is playing? Alaska Care is playing. Let's go do Alaska. She's doing some Dune Awakening. Let's head over to see her. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Quit adulting long enough to go play. Here we go. Raid now.